I have on the bench in front of me here a three-way guy wire hook. So you can see basically here it's made up of three component parts held together with these bolts. You need a 13mm spanner or socket, it's the only tool you need along with this. And inside here it forms effectively a type of hexagonal shape. And the idea of this guy wire hook is that it will clamp onto a pole and allow you to fix guy wires onto it that will allow you to stabilise the pole. So this would traditionally be used in things like high TV aerials for picking up the PVCs, but increasingly nowadays it's used for things like on wind turbines, etc. Okay, so the maximum diameter, minimum and maximum diameters, depending on how far or how close you have it clamped out, is for a pole really between about 30mm all the way up to 50mm. So I think the next thing is just to show how to fit this on a pole. So I'm just going to use this example here. This is a pole that's 1.25 inches, so it's about 32mm, okay? So it's on the lower end. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to slide this down like this. And what we could do is, so the important thing here is that we have the hooks pointing upwards. And normally we'll say you want to clamp it relatively close to the top. So what you do here is just tighten in the nuts, repeat the same process all the way around, and tighten it in so it's good and tight on it. And at that point, what we'd use is, normally you could just run a guy wire, such as the rolls of guy wire we have here, directly off that, but a much better system would be to use something like this tensioner that I have here. We'd fully extend it out, and we just drop it on like this, and we run the guy wire down. So we might put this guy wire hook at the very top of the pole, or if it's an extremely high pole, you can actually have a series of guy wires close to the top, in the middle, etc. So the guy wire runs down here, and then what we want to do is we want to tighten this onto a fixed structure such as a wall, or maybe directly into the ground, into some concrete that's been there. And we use something like this eye bolt here, which you can see, and we simply wrap the guy wire around this. So you can see the overview of it anyway. So this is the three-way one, but there's also in the range, we also have a four-way guy wire, which obviously has, it's different in design in terms of you have 4 wires rather than 3 wires running to it, but also it has a wider diameter range, and we'll cover that in a later video. So that's it anyway, an overview of the three-way guy wire hook available on tvtrade.ie.